welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a quick tutorial on how to apply fake lashes. There's a lot of ladies that have been asking me about applying fake lashes, and when you're first starting out it can be really hard to do. There are a few methods that you can try which I will show you. So let's get right into it. For the purpose of applying them, I've got a couple of things to show you. These are a pair of lashes that are unopened. These ones are by Thermacan and they're called Glamorous. The other thing you will need is a good glue, and the glue that comes in there I don't find very good in a lot of the cheaper lashes, and so I tend to use the duo glue, which I find really good. The other things you might need is one of these, which is an applicator to apply lashes, or tweezers depending on your preference, a good pair of scissors. Now there's a couple of types of eyelashes you can apply. There's the magnetic ones and there's normal ones. I'm going to show you both. I'm going to start off by just showing you on one eye a magnetic lash. With these lashes they come with these little raised magnets there, and they always come with the especially applicable eyeliner. I don't personally like these lashes because I feel that they don't stay in place properly, which might be linked to my eye shape, I don't know. So before you get your lash, it's always a good idea to give them a quick bend, just very gently, so that it curves to the eye shape. And then if you measure up, this is why you have the scissors, you check if it will fit your eye or not. This one's already pre-cut so I know it fits. And then you take your magnetic liner and apply it as close to the lash line as you can. This also serves as an eyeliner if you're doing an eye makeup look, so it's quite handy for that at least. Now with these ones you have to let this completely dry before you try and attach them. And make sure that you get right into the corners, because if you don't it doesn't stick. And also I always go a little bit out here as well. If you've got hooded eyes you can go further out. I'd sort of try and make it look like a cat eye. That's just so that it sticks better. So I'm just going to leave that to dry. While that's drying, I'll show you the other method of application, which is the normal way. So you take your lashes, scissors are also handy for opening, because for some reason lashes are like Fort Knox to get into. So you usually get them on this little plastic card thing here, and in the back you get the glue, which I'm not going to use. So same method, you look at the lashes. I always do it so that the fluffiest bit is on the outside of my eye. So in this case, if you hold it up to your face like this, left eye, right eye. When you look at them that way, they look the other way around, but that's the way I always do it. You peel it off very gently off the back, and they are stuck on there, so just be very careful. I don't know whether some people remove the glue that's on there, but I leave it on there because it's added stick anyway. And then again, you just gently fold them in a semicircle just around your fingertip, just to give them a bit of elasticity. That's a big word. And then you pop it near your eye just to measure where you want the lash to go. That doesn't really need much cutting, but what I always do, which I think helps, this part at the end here, you see you've got this hard part. I always just snap it off, but I do it in a angle, because that way they don't poke you in the eye. Now you can see they're in sections, so if you needed it shorter you could do the same thing but chop off little bits of the lashes. Take a little bit at a time so that you don't overdo it. Then you take your lash glue and you apply it along the band. Try not to get it on the actual lash, but it doesn't matter too much if it goes on the back bit. No one's going to see it. Put plenty of glue on, especially on the corners, like so. Then I always blow on it for a second. Now it's a good idea to leave that to go tacky for about 10 seconds to 30 seconds. You can judge it. So I just rest it somewhere obviously glue facing up so that it doesn't go anywhere. And while that's happening, I'll show you on applying this one with the magnet. So because this is magnetic now, it should just stick on to the eyeliner, which it does. And that is how you would apply those. But you can see here they don't really sit nicely in the corner of your eye, and that's why I'm not keen on them. But for the purpose of demonstration, I mean, you could cut them to fit. That's probably the best I've ever put one on in an application, ironically. So in the meantime, the glue has gone on well with this one. So all you do then is you take it, and I always do it with my hand first. Very carefully line it up with the corner of your eye. Try and get it as close to your own lashes as you can. And while it's just resting there, take the tool. Now you've got to be careful not to poke yourself in the eye. But you can take the corners of the lash then and just push them where you need it to go. But while you're doing it, you can use it to hold them down as well, so that the glue sets. Now you'll find the corners always come up. Mine always do. I think again it's because I've got hooded eyes. So I just take a little portion of the glue on my finger. I'll move this away so you can see what I'm doing. I dab it on the very corner there, and the other side. You don't need a lot. You don't need to apply more lash glue while you're moving it around, because it's still going tacky, and that's what you want, because you want it to be tacky to sit nicely. And then again you can manoeuvre it. If you're more comfortable using your hands, you can do that. Again, if you're more comfortable using tweezers, you can do that. Now you see that's sticking where it needs to because of the additional glue in the corner. The other thing you can do with these, and again be careful not to hurt your eyes, once it's in position you can squeeze it gently against your own lashes, if you still have lashes, to give it a completely smooth gapless application. If you don't have your own lashes, then you don't need to worry too much about that, but you would still apply it in the same place where the lash line is. It does take a little bit of fiddling to get it right, and I must have tried about 50 times before I got mine right. And you do get this issue with the glue not always sticking well, but again you can apply a little more glue. But because it's like that, I'm going to show you the other method. So you can get these. I got this one on Amazon. This is a eyeliner glue pen. It goes tacky and it will hold a lash on, and it doesn't have to be a magnetic lash. It attaches to any lashes. So it's like a universal eyeliner glue pen. And because this isn't sticking, and I deliberately didn't put enough glue on it on purpose because I wanted to show you this, you run it along like you did the other one on the other side, like you would eyeliner. I think these now come in different colours as well, so you could do it like blue eyeliner. Again, it's always a good idea to take it out of the corner, just because if you do that it will stick better to the shape of your eye, and I always get right into the corner there, because that's where my lashes don't stick. Sometimes it takes a bit of practice to draw freehand, but again, it's not impossible. I'm going to give that a minute to dry, because you really do need to give that a couple of minutes. That one seems to be sitting quite well. It's not come off yet, so that's good. I still don't like the corner very much, but I think on the whole it looks quite pretty. My natural eyelashes are reasonably quite long anyway, but not everyone's are. But it does make a huge difference to a makeup look if you look at the difference between the eyes. So it is a nice thing to be able to do. If you want to know if this is dry, just tap it a little bit. If none comes off on your hand, then you know it's dry, but it might still feel tacky because it's supposed to. So the theory now is that this should stick a lot easier. I can feel it sticking and gripping onto that eyeliner. Again, sometimes you just have to manoeuvre them to where you want them. Because of the shape of my eye, I have to bend them sometimes a little bit more. But again, you just take it in your hand and bend it round. Get it to where you want it to be. It's all about learning your eye shape a lot of the time and what sticks to where. And that is the method that I prefer to use because that sticks perfectly then. You can see the lash is lovely and fluffy and stays exactly where it's supposed to go. I hope this has helped some of you to learn to apply lashes. I'm not an expert, it's just something that I do for my own fun, but I'm hoping that if you do struggle with lashes, it's a very simple tutorial for beginners. If you like the video, please give it a like. Extra heads up guys, if you like these lashes, they can be found very easily in the pound shop and they come in all different styles. You can get those ones and the Just Right Beauty ones. Both of them come in natural styles and more fluffy styles. So it's a good place to get hold of your lashes. Thanks for watching.